The notion comfort zone must be highly familiar to anyone, especially the youth today. But have you ever wondered what it actually refers to? In order to clarify this notion, let's have a glance over the image of the wheel. So now you may wonder, what does such random things as a wheel have to do with our comfort zone? Well, if you give it some thought, there's actually a correlation between these two things. Both our comfort zone and the will are the things that allow us to move forward in some way. Our comfort zone is like the base from which we operate and move forward in life. It's where we feel safe and secure. And similarly, the wheel is a fundamental part of any vehicle, providing movement and forward progress. However, we need to bear in mind that because a wheel can get stuck, become worn out, and in fact ineffective over time, there should be something innovative to support or even replace the old invention. In this case, it's the jet engine. However, the latter invention would never have existed in this world if humans at the time had not put an end to their own misconception about the limited power of the will. Now, remember the correlations that I just mentioned? Our comfort zone is really similar to the will in that it can become limiting if we stay within it for too long. Therefore, if we want to become a better version of ourselves and strive for some self-development, then it's our mission to step out of our comfort zone. Let me tell you a bit about my story. Well, I'm currently a student at a gifted high school. It's one of the most prestigious schools in my province, so admission extremely competitive. I remember that this time last year, I have strived so hard to get admitted to the school. It was a hard time, but I got admitted. And as a newcomer in the high school environment, I got this naive thought. I think that now I'm in the most prestigious school of the town with many advantages provided. I just need to work hard, get good grades, to be qualified for a good university in the capital. I never think of anything else like extracurricular activities, something like that. But you know what? After 1 year, my mindset totally changed. Why? Well, I was surrounded by so many talented people with a long list of achievements. And every time I turn on Facebook, the notifications just ding ding, and some random post just pops up with a big headline saying, 50-year-old girl got 8.5 IELTS, or that boy got a full scholarship to a well-known college. And I started to have the problem that every teenager would get, peer pressure. And I started wondering, is a university in the capital the only route for me to take? Can I have other choices, have different paths to go? Can I get a scholarship and study overseas as well? And as a Virgo, I am like a high achiever. I'm an adventurous person. I can't stand normality. And I want to take up challenges for myself. I don't want to be a frog, just hiding in the bush with narrow visions from its well. Instead, I want to be an eagle who can spread the wings to explore the world and view everything from above. And with that competitive fire burning inside, I decided to break a norm as soon as the new school year started. I've challenged myself in different fields, first being an MC for the school's contest. And then after that, I got some recognitions and was offered the host for another school festival. And seeing the talent for public speaking, I enrolled in a big speaking contest for the first time. Now that was a milestone in my life. There was indeed a lot of hurdles and difficulties, but I made it to the finale. Then from a shy and timid girl, I've got so much more confidence, more courage to deal with challenges and got certain achievements. This is the fruit that I can harvest from getting out of my comfort zone. Well, our safe zone might indeed be good for us and bring us closure at present. But what about the future? A future where relaxation is a luxury. In school, we find ourselves hanging with friends we have known for a long time, avoiding meeting new people as much as possible, or not raising our hands in class even though we know the answers. As a result, not only does it hinder our learning process, but also limits the fun we should have during what is considered as the most beautiful time of human's life, teenagerhood. Sadly, this doesn't even have positive effects on our future when the world is always changing. After graduating, adulthood would strike you like a truck when there are millions of responsibilities to deal with. It is also hard to resolve all these issues when you have been operating in your safe zone all your life previously. In the work setting, you will always be the followers, not the leader, and your opinions won't be significant or of use to others. In addition, it is even harder to make friends and meet new people as adults. You distance yourself from those people that are always in your world, and soon you will become invisible to those around you. Your mindset sooner or later will also be affected when you refuse to take in any opinions and criticisms from others, simply because it is out of your comfort zone. Imagine if the jet engine had never been invented. Would the world be as developed as it is today? Would there be inventions like the supersonic aircraft or the turbocharged motorboat? Well, agree that the wheel is beneficial to human transportation, but it is clear that the later born invention is way more efficient when it comes to speed and sturdiness. And with its versatility, the jet engine enables us to travel further to different places that the wheel itself cannot. Likewise, stepping out of our comfort zone can bring to light the hidden potential that might have been shadowed in your normal self. Well, of course, it's always easier said than done. How can we have such courage to sacrifice the current peaceful life to do something that might not succeed or worse, create troubles for ourselves? This seems difficult, but not impossible to answer. Well, recently an AI researching tool called ChatGPT has been popular among people all over the world because of its versatility and its topic. It gives a detailed answer to a simple question like, what should I eat today? Or even big problems about politics or economics. And now I'll try asking it about the solutions to the above mentioned problem. Okay, you can see that there's a wide range of suggestions for your problem. Even now, if you go on Facebook, Instagrams, or other social media platforms, you'll hear a lot of people and influencers talking about this topic. But the key to open this door lies in you, your mindset, because your brain controls your actions and thoughts. So change how it currently views the outside of your comfort zone. Convince it that the outside is not that scary and be more open to change. Start with the simplest things like striking up a conversation with a new classmate. Words are free and they connect everyone together. You might even find a new best friend. In groups, don't be so afraid to give your opinions. Surely others might criticize you and disagree, but you can gladly accept because your opinions are now heard. Moreover, the next time you fail at something, think of it as a success in progress because at least you have given your best. If you don't try, your success rate is 0%. But if you try, it increases to 50%. So why don't we give it a shot? When you think about it, getting out of our comfort zone is akin to crossing the border of the country, which is full of challenges and hardships. Our travel fantasies usually involve have studying or just having a good time overseas. Flying to other nation is not easy, but when we successfully set foot on our destination, a whole new world opens up before our eyes. It brings us new opportunities, relationships, and chapters of our lives. Also, don't just be a follower. Try to be a pioneer who can inspire others to make a change, make a difference, and have a positive impact on this world. Because life always moves like a wheel. Let us all reinvent the wheel, reinvent our life for a better future. Thank you.